division.
What is going on, boys? Your man Vinny Keys. I got a pretty special episode for you. I'm going to be going through my roster updates. I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of random rosters for some offline tournaments for you guys that are having trouble still getting your promotion bonuses and division title bonuses. As you guys can see here, I picked up an Anze Kopitar. I've still got my TJ Oshie and Jamie Benn in the first line since they're boosted, but I got a couple of things that are going to happen in this video, guys. You have to stick around to the end to see the awesome donation I got from Dano Hockey. Unbelievable, man, what he did for my roster. I really appreciate it, buddy, and good luck on Xbox One and what you got going on. You guys can see here I moved my Movember Johansson over to the right wing and I actually picked up Nicholas Backstrom, and I got a Jordan Staal and a donation from Shadiest Degree. I really appreciate it. You guys can let me know what you guys think from the comparison of this roster to the next one of what I got with Johansson actually at center. I don't know. Eric Staal, I've been told that he's actually a pretty slow player, not the best overall. So far, I don't think he's not bad as a center. He passes the puck well. He moves it well. You know what I mean? Gets it to his guys and handles it well because he's bigger, so he doesn't get off the puck, doesn't get knocked off the puck that easy. Sorry about that. You guys can see here, this is actually my shootout lineup as of right now. It's pretty nasty, to be honest with you. I'm pretty comfortable with those guys with being in the shootout. You guys can see here, this is the lineup I was mentioning before with Mikko Koivu at center and Johansson at center also. I think the first one's a lot better, to be honest with you, with Johansson on the wing and with Staal in the fourth line. I really think that the team is that much better, but we're going to probably have to take out a Pozo in that case, but we'll see. I'm going to have to finish off the New York Islanders collection and maybe pick up a random card or a legend or something like that. Maybe we did, you know what I mean? You're going to have to stick around for the whole episode for that one, guys. But I want to know what you guys think of the thoughts of those two sets of lineups are, and what you guys think of Johansson going to the wing, or what you guys basically think of the forwards in that situation. For now, I got another question I want you guys to see. For now, obviously, I know you got Jay Bouwmeester and Shattenkirk on the first line when you guys are saying, why isn't Carlson on the first line? Because he's only an 89 right now, and I got those guys boosted. Once the durations are over, I'll probably move Shattenkirk down and Carlson back up. But you guys can see here, I also picked up a Ryan McDonough, but I want to know what you guys think. I kept Johnson in the lineup, and I took Keith Yandel out. I want to know what you guys think. I think those two are kind of the same player, but I could not get rid of Johnson. I just love his offensive skills in this game. It's ridiculous. But I did pick up McDonough, and those two will probably get moved up to the first line and have Bouwmeester and Shattenkirk on the second line, which will be ridiculous for penalty killing and power play. That would be an unbelievable first line. But you guys can see there, those are my two goalies, obviously with my Rene still from a couple episodes ago that I've had. I really appreciate that. We'll see how this rolls now. We got the second lineup I'm going to be showing you guys. This is all my free cards. To be honest, when I play in offline tournaments and whatnot, or just play random offline games just to pick up pucks, this is actually a pretty cool lineup to use, because I get to use players that I wouldn't actually put up in my starting lineup playing in Division 1 or whatnot, just because guys will get, you know, just eventually get torched. You know what I mean? I know Bacon Catcher's doing a funny one with his bronze cards or whatnot, but I don't know if I'm at that one or that level yet. We'll see. Maybe one day we'll try it, but I don't know. But for right now, this is actually my free card lineup. I like it. I actually like a couple of the players on there. Like I said, with a couple of players like Eberle and whatnot. Even O'Reilly's actually a pretty decent player to have. Like I said, just to try them out. Guys you wouldn't usually use. But you can see there, that's actually my defensive lineup also. Just the free cards, all free cards. But you can see there, basically, you know what? It's even guys that are just random, like I said, that I wouldn't mind trying, like Alzner. Like, they're just on the cusp. They wouldn't quite make the team, but they're actually not bad, you know what I mean? To be honest, I might switch around guys in that situation, but that's just for messing around when I'm playing offline and whatnot. And those are the two goalies that I chose for that whole thing. I could still even use Niemi. I could use a couple other guys that I had, even this guy Rammel. We're moving on to the next lineup. As you can see, guys, this is actually the 28K lineup and 5 Pacific Division players. You guys can see here right off the bat, we got a couple of random cards in here, but obviously Toffoli being on the Kings helped for that whole Pacific Division player thing. But you guys can see here, I had to put on a couple of forwards that were okay, obviously, with Couture and Vanek. At least they could snipe in this whole situation, because I had to put out a couple non-rare gold cards. It's unbelievable. You guys can see at least the salary. You guys can compare it. If you're doing this tournament, like I said, for you guys can compare it to a player you guys might have. It doesn't have to necessarily be those players that you guys see in this lineup. Just somebody of that value, like I said, or even, you know, just to total it. You know what I mean? Just so you guys have something to go off of. But for now, you guys can even see here the defense that I've got on that lineup. You can see that really is where all the guys from the Pacific Division come from, with the LA guys and the Vancouver guys being there with BX and whatnot. And obviously with Kari Ramel, he's actually the goalie for Calgary. So like I said, that finishes off this whole thing. But you guys can at least see that lineup, and then I'll show you which trophy it is so you guys can go there. You just go to offline tournaments or single player tournaments. Then you can see here it's the 5th one in. Yeah, you just got to go and just basically, yeah, just click on it once you have the 28K under, or we have under 28K, which is basically the lineup I got, and 5 Pacific Division skaters, and you're good to go. But next, it's kind of a similar lineup, to be honest with you. It's basically just 10 right-handers, but it has to still be under 28K. I was just looking at the offline tournaments just to see which ones you get the most pucks for. And to be honest, this one here, you get 925 extra, and with all the people saying they're not getting their promotion and title bonuses, as I mentioned before, I'd rather do this. Like I said, just if I'm playing offline games, I might as well get an extra bonus after 4. But like I said, with this one, it's just basically you got to have 10 right-handers. I got a bunch of random guys on it still a bunch of the guys from the last lineup, but still at the same time I had to add some guys that were right-handed to make it you know, applicable for this whole thing. Yeah, I said applicable. I did. We're gonna keep Ramo in the net for this one. He's actually pretty decent, to be honest with you, and I got a couple boost cards if I really want to do it, but I don't really want to boost anybody or waste any boost cards for this, especially for offline. I'm not gonna be doing that. But you guys can see there all the guys that shoot right, just so you have, you know, just confirmation, so you know it's not, you know, it's not illegit, obviously. But we got some pretty crappy players on there in general, but at least you got to see an idea, so you guys can compare for your lineup and whatnot if you guys are doing this, just so an idea for you guys, just so it keeps it fresh, because I know Hut might get a little bit boring at certain times if you guys are playing all in Division 1 or all in a certain division, or you're getting frustrated playing online against, you know, tougher players that, you know, just not having any luck. You can go ahead and try this. But you guys can see there, that's the tournament. That is the second last one. But now we're going to jump into the part of the video you guys have been waiting for. This is the donation that I picked up from Dano Hockey. I really appreciate it, buddy. He did a great job. Like I said, he was able to donate me a Yari Curry, a legend card, my first legend card, man. I'm going to be on the hunt now for a Wayne Gretzky to play with Yari Curry. How sick would that be, boys? But unbelievable. You guys can take a look at my lineup from the beginning and see where he slots in. I put him in on the second line for now underneath Jamie Benn, just because Jamie Benn is, like I said, he put my captain's card. He's better than a 92. But after trying Yari Curry out, he's pretty nasty, man. We're going to have some competition. We'll see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys can use some of these team builds and, like I said, keep it fresh in your guys' hut stuff. And like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Smack that like button. It's your man Vinny Keys, and check back soon for more pack openings and roster builds and all that good stuff. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.
So many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?